Hey everybody, I am Nico Iona, back again with Gypsy Juice Intuitive Tarot, here with another episode of Pick a Card, Pick an Image, Pick a Tattoo today, collective energy reading, and I'm doing another featured artist reading again today, this time with Denver tattoo artist James LAPORNO. Has an incredible portfolio, so much to select from. It was a bear to just pick 2 images. This doesn't even skim the work that he's done here, but I ended up with the 2. Big color junkie here. Let's zoom in a little bit on these so you can get a good look at them while I'm talking. The first image that I selected was the Corpse Bride. Love those blues. Beautiful, incredible shading and color job on that. And an awesome story behind the Tim Burton movie too, which I'm also a sucker for, so that one was really attractive there. And then the second image I chose was the Parrot. Very accurate work. I didn't ask, but I'm sure this was drawn on freehand. He's incredibly accurate. If you're looking for a great tattoo artist and you're in the Colorado area, I'd highly recommend. All of his info is going to be in the description box below, and you can take a look at his very extensive portfolio as well. So without further ado here, I'm going to just jump right into the reading, and we're going to start out with the Corpse Bride, all right? So a little bit about that tail. You know what? That one really wanted to come out. I'm going to put that one there right away. So our heroine, the main character in the story there, and I guess there's a couple main characters as those Tim Burton movies go, but she was murdered for the dowry. And for those of you that don't know what that is, that's when a woman's family would basically pay a dude to marry her so she could marry into a higher ranking or more well-to-do family. So obviously the villain here did not want love, which is the real currency, energy, the real wealth in this world, but was stuck up on that 3D concept of money is everything, of course. Murders her brutally, buries her half alive. She claws her way up into a shallow grave and comes back to get her closure and basically gets to, you know, that triumph of serving the karma on him, comes back and arises again in a new form, like, surprise, I'm back, hi. So that, I love that story, it's awesome. And it's kind of, I mean, I love how Tim Burton can take the dark things in life and make them kind of cute. It's sort of, you know, shadow integration at its finest. So that's a pretty cool thing there. There we go, perfect. So here we go, popped out 2 to get our reading spun off with here. Geez, wow, okay, so look at that. Both in the upright position, equal energies here. Very powerful cards, both from the major arcana. So we've got the Chariot and the good old blasted Tower. So the Chariot we've got here, we've got the beginning of a journey, the beginning of a completely new project, new route in life. You might be making a complete career switch, complete change, might be venturing somewhere new, might be moving, and that's because of a complete rearrangement of your prior beliefs, of what's important to you, of everything else. So we would hope that, to tie it back into the story of the Corpse Bride, we would hope that her murderer eventually, after living enough lives, might get a complete mind melt, like we might have here, and a complete redo of priorities and beliefs, which spins off on a complete fresh start and a new journey and reinvention of oneself. So in the tarot community, there's this term called tower moments, all right? So there might have been something that completely shattered your illusions of all of your previous priorities in life. Or it might be coming. And most people, and if you're watching this channel right now, if you're interested in oracle cards and tarot, I'm sure you're on that path in some form or another, where it's going to be, you're going to have to reinvent or several times throughout your life. So you might already be familiar with this whole reinvention thing, the whole tower moment scenario. It's a complete disruption, and sometimes that can happen slowly through the gathering of a lot of details, or it can happen very abruptly, like an overnight thing or a traumatic event, or just even a psychological event that just changes the entire way that you see the world. These just don't want to come out, so I guess I'm supposed to keep talking about this in some form or another. Blasted Tower, number 16 versus number 7. It comes out to 23. 2 plus 3 is 5, which equals strife. Yeah, the 5s. We've been faced with a lot of hard times. So I guess for a lot of you, that would mean been faced with that slow burn of just a lot of trials and tribulations that might have brought you up to this point that is going to make you come onto this journey. Okay, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since we just added that, let's pull that 5th one. The Lion. All right, the Lion, courage, strength, walking forward with courage, even though, you know, it's been a complete meltdown. So it's just reconnecting to that heartfelt courage and getting back up, even though you might have had a pretty serious, significant tower moment. And it's also just restoring your dignity after that. Everything else, kind of much like our character in The Corpse Bride, it's overcoming your greatest fears. It's like facing your greatest fears. And the energy that I'm sensing from this right now is you've already kind of faced this. You've already had that burn down, and now it's all about that integration, about coming through and standing tall and looking at all those very painful emotions and seeing that they're really not all that daunting. The worst has already happened. Look, you already went through the tower moment. It happened, you know, because I'm seeing, because with the Chariot, it's just like you start out, you know, you already started that already happened, that breakdown of beliefs and just kind of those veils being lifted. So you're just being urged by spirit to stand in your courage right now. So that's good. So I'm going to draw one more oracle card for you to kind of wrap up your reading on this one. That one stuck out. All right, we've got this. This is the second time this one's come out too. Don't you just love that? That watermelon tourmaline. So your heart needs to be open to giving and receiving love. You can transform the world around you through focusing your energy and intentions on divine love. So remember, love isn't just for between two people or just for one person. It's for everybody in the room. You carry that vibration constantly. Once you're able to process and integrate those the biggest fears, like all the biggest typical fears, like rejection, betrayal, all of that other stuff, which usually are the foundation and the building blocks for tower moments. That's just closer to your path of vibrating in the energy of love instead. So, oh, and look at this. And it also has to do with romance. Do you need attention and affection? So it's time to nurture yourself. Oh man, you're just gonna want to slap me in the face. If you're looking for romance, you're looking to an external source to fill a void within you that you need to give yourself first. So romance comes when we're not looking for it. It comes when you're whole within yourself. So it's just whatever you're craving, dig deep inside of yourself to get to that place of comfort, to experience that feeling of what you want from someone else. And that's just the most difficult message. I've really wrinkled my nose at that one in the past, but really. There's a lot of weight to being to that the self-love thing, and I'm so tired of hearing about it, and it's hard for me to even talk about it, so this is kind of a challenge for me. But once you figure out how to connect to self-love, it doesn't matter anymore. It really doesn't. Once you're comfortable going to bed by yourself at night, it's almost preferable. And I'm not trying to give advice out there because I haven't gotten there myself yet, but if you're looking for romance, self-love comes first. So that's that. Otherwise, every relationship that's going to come into your life is going to be a mirror of that imbalance that you had. So until you're self-sufficient and until you're whole, you're not going to get a healthy relationship. So that first building block, so that could be that chariot for you, is to work on yourself. And it's a tough message to hear, tough pill to swallow. Man, is that a bear, but there you have it. So we're going to move on to the Parrot now. And this gorgeous tattoo, I love it. It's absolutely, that might be my favorite tattoo that I saw. And even though he has so much incredible stuff, just really love that one. So the Parrot, some interesting facts about our little friend. In pre-Columbian America, was considered to be an oracle to predict the weather. Nice. And also, wow, beautiful first card. In Hinduism, considered an omen for love. Look at that romantic offer. The romantic offer card, the Knight of Cups. And what's the other? The Pueblo Indians tied this animal with the supernatural beings of the sun. So all across the board, the parrot was revered to be a channel between the spirit and the human world to receive divine messages. So very cool spirit animal. I really couldn't pass that one up. And so first on the plate, oh nice, and there we go, there's your other card. We've got this, oh wow, okay. All right, so hang on a second here. So we've got the Knight of Cups. This very romantic, the card of the hopeless romantic, the bringing the flowers, here I am with a bouquet of flowers, and oh, here it all is, it's so lovely, and just completely living by your heart, just like that Don Juan kind of energy thing going on. And here we have the Fool, just plunging into it. So there might be, this is your energy or someone around you, or just really wanting to, really spun off of that romance thing from the last reading. But it's just like wanting to just plunge forward, and the Fool plunges forward on faith alone, whether it's justified or not. So there's a positive aspect to him, and there's also a foolish aspect to him. So that could be. So, and then we've got the Nine of Swords, or the Nine of Bows, in the reverse position. And that's what they call the 3 a.m. or the 4 a.m. card, the nightmare card. Just worried about everything, but it's in the inverse position. So that means you've already been through a lot of strife and worry and tossing and turning at night and stuff keeping you up. That whole reel in the brain running through. Let's review all of your failures before we fall asleep right now. Let's just run the reel of all the rejections and betrayals that you've experienced, and I'm just gonna replay that for you real quick. How about it? And you're like, no thanks. But it looks like that time period is coming to an end, and you or someone else in your energy field is about to reemerge. And kind of despite all that, it's just like, well, did you learn? Yeah, I learned stuff, but you know what? I'm ready to get back up again and step out. So there's kind of a warning to kind of take here as well, I suppose, with the Fool here, stepping out like that. It's sort of just remember to take the lessons you've learned, and I'm not saying don't heal all the way or integrate your hard lessons in, but it's just like. I just see here, take the wisdom with you. Take the wisdom with you. It's, because it's just things come around, lessons come around like a broken record on repeat. Don't ignore patterns. That's the main message I'm getting out of there for you, parrots. So if somebody seems, genuine, or you're looking to make a new connection or establish a new connection, especially if it's romantic, make sure you don't ignore those red flags, because you've already learned things, and just keep your head about you if you're looking to enter anything new right now, or if somebody in your life is looking to enter anything new. You might need to be the voice of reason there and remind them what they've already been through. So there's that message there for you. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Always has to come out and say hello. The Jaguar. That's all about integrity. Came out in the upright position. Right, so it's just being honest. And so, okay, I'm going to backpedal a little bit and say maybe it's kind of okay to wear your heart on your sleeve right now. And maybe you have been burned by that in the past from wearing your heart on your sleeve, but that was the past. That's over with. Sat down there crying, got the, his guides, his team, star family lifted him up. And you know what? I really see this as, hey, you've had a pure heart, you've had good intentions, you've been pure of spirit, and you don't have anything to worry about. You're kind of protected. It's just like if you're looking to start anything new, even if it's a friendship too, this is traditionally a romantic thing with the Knight of Cups, but starting new friendships looks like, and I know we've got social distancing and things like that, but it looks like you're really free and clear to allow some new energies into your life, because you're ready for that right now, parrots. How beautiful. That's really nice. So let's draw one more card to wrap your reading up. Jaguar. The integrity. So, and I'll just throw one more little thought in there. It's just the spirit animal of the jaguar, this spirit protector kind of, and this is in the upright position walking by your side right now. So it's anybody who has ill intentions towards you, they're going to be exposed. They're going to be exposed, and they're not really going to be able to touch you if they have a nasty agenda or something like that. So what I'm getting here is it's like okay to trust your feelings, and you don't have to be so, wow, whoa, nice. The Destiny card, holy moly. That's from the third eye chakra. So it looks like you might have, for some of you, and this is very specific, I mean, some of you might already be in a happy relationship, but it looks like this is kind of like the dream partner showing up, or the dream relationship showing up, or a relationship coming to a whole, or you meeting with your destiny that allows you to show your passion and connect to your passion and come, serve your mission, serve your soul's mission with what you're meant to do. So the tale here is it's dark and light, like the yin and the yang, masculine, feminine energy. They're sitting before the main dudes here, and they're like, hey, we want to meet up in the realm down below in the 3D. And they're like, no, guys, you had bad fate before. Your request is denied. Can't do it for you. But they enter into this soul contract agreement to balance their energies and serve their karma out and go and learn their lessons so they can meet once again. So holy crap, that in this nightmarish time of learning the lessons I'm seeing is behind you for now. I mean, the journey never ends. It's not like, it's that spiral. It's just like the wheel of fortune never stops turning. So I'm not saying like, oh, wow, you're set for life. Here you go. Here's your destiny. You're great. But hey, guess what? Your energy is telling me right now, parrot people, that you've got something really exciting coming up. Keep going. Keep going on whatever it is that's lighting up your soul. Be open-hearted. You don't need to fall back into that nightmare, that energy of that nightmarish land, You got Mr. Jaguar walking by your side. You're protected. If you feel like you're protected, step forward with grace and power. And look at that, we had the two big cats come out again. Feline extraterrestrials. This is my favorite topic lately on YouTube. You can look it up in my playlist. I have a bunch of videos on that topic. It's something that was really interesting to me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and have a wonderful week. Thank you for tuning in as always. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.